I have a bunch of sketches I started, and I'm gonna show the process, and I'm gonna test the brushes, and hopefully you'll enjoy the process. Let me see the layers. I'm just gonna be on Procreate right now. I'm thinking that Clip Studio Paint is really good on the app, on the iPad, and I'm gonna be using Clip Studio Paint too in some future streams. I also got myself the Astropad rock paper pencil, the removable. Oh, yeah, the removable. What's the name for it? Matte screen protector. Let's flip just for flipping sake. So this is just a bunch of real rough sketches with no particular big ideas, but I still want to stream the process, and you can see how rough this can be. And I'm ridiculous. I'm just streaming directly from. Let's see if this works. Streaming art with one viewer. How do I do this? How do I see my chat? How do I see my chat? That would be nice to see live. Where is my chat? Stream manager chat. Okay, I'll figure it out. I'm live, that's what's the most important. Hello chat, how are you doing? I am reclining in bed, literally reclining in bed and doing random little, let's do this, opa. No, pump, no, punk, rename. Line punk. That's important. We switch this to multiply. Hey, guinea pigs. There. I have a bully guinea pig. One of them is more dominant than the other one. Okay, move this layer here. This will be for the basic color. I'm gonna try using the few brushes, just one or two brushes. It's just, I want to make the process as simple for myself as possible. Hello. Hi, Emily. Welcome to the stream. The couch is creaking, if you can hear it. I'm literally reclining on my creaky couch and trying to do a live stream, because I haven't done a stream in a long time, and I hope you can hear my voice well. And okay, bigger brush. Still a bigger brush. Yep, I'm surprised that the iPad mini microphone, it's really doing a good job. So yeah, I'm using tilt-based brushes, made myself. I made myself some tilt-based brushes, and I'm also using a screen protector. I hope you can't really hear the screen protector much. The screen protector is, okay, let's choose a color for this. Let's use this. Hello, Art of Sane. Yeah, I've been away. I've been a bit discouraged from art and streams and such because of various things. But I'm getting better. Let me zoom in. Hello, let's see if you can see what I'm doing. I'm good. I've had some health issues. I've broken my stomach, and I'm feeling better now. It's ASMR. I've got a cool new thing. It's called Rock Paper Pencil by Astropad, and it's been really cool. I've been kind of getting used to just working on glass with everything normal. Let me use a more metallic color. I've been just getting used to just the basic glass. I didn't have any screen protectors. This device is very new. I bought it. No, it's not even a month ago. I got myself an iPad Mini to be precise, Mini 6. It's I've been really satisfied. The iPad Mini is doing a great job. But I haven't been streaming. I know I've been disappointing people. I haven't been live. I've been actually focusing a little bit more on sketching traditionally. Where can I get your Procreate brushes? Damn it, I haven't uploaded them anywhere. I want to put them on my Patreon first. I'll put them on my Patreon first, but you can get my Clip Studio brushes. This is based on my Clip Studio brush. You can find my Clip Studio brushes on my website. I've been like using my own custom brushes. Yep, I'm new to Procreate, and I've been a little bit discouraged, seeing all these professional, the brush making scene basically for Procreate is more or less, what's the word? Not taken over, more or less claimed by Max and other people who create these like epic professional packs, like oil paint and stuff like that. And for most of my brushes are more digital. They are not really recreations of traditional tools, and most of my brushes are they look similar to my Clip Studio Paint brushes, but I've realized that Procreate has a weaker brush engine than Procreate. Than Clip Studio Paint. Clip Studio Paint comparing to Procreate is much better. And I just need a bit of confidence, Just need a bit of confidence, and I'll get there. I have These are all mine. I made them. And this one is, I think, one of the best ones, this marker brush. I'm going to put them up for my patrons, probably. That's the first thing that I'm thinking about. And I've realized also that tilt is not working the best on Procreate. And I really count on tilt for many things. But I realized that tilt doesn't really work the best in Procreate. It's kind of not, I don't know, sometimes it feels very unnatural. And it doesn't offer me the amount of control that Clip Studio offers regarding brush making and such. But I will make some Procreate brushes. I mean, you will see me working with these. You'll see me painting actively with these brushes, so I don't see any reason of not publishing them or not making them public. At least some of the better ones. Like this one right now. This is a marker brush. I call it marker brush. At first I tried to recreate some of my own. Some of them I could recreate with more or less similar, like the Rough Expressive and Rough Sketcher. Those look, very similar to my Clip Studio brushes. But Procreate is different. Procreate is different, and the tilt works differently. It's kind of not as intuitive as it is. Okay, I need a small brush. So what is this? This is like a few chimneys. And I really don't like this color picker, man. I don't like this one either. I want the triangle. I want the triangle color picker. This one is horrible. I can't judge, I can't judge the values properly with this one, and it annoys the hell out of me. With the basic Procreate color picker is, I love how they play with colors. They always fit together so well. Because you will still see me around choosing colors and picking them as I go, and I try to make some contrast if possible. For example, I try to make contrast with I've lost my thought. I try to do temperature contrast, and I like to do hue, saturation, value contrast, and that's why I don't really like where's my marker brush? I like the marker brush the most so far. It kind of blends in the way I am used to it in Clip Studio Paint. And this is more ASMR-y. I mean, I get this color circle. The further right you go, it's more saturated, but the values are kind of inconsistent. I don't know. There's just something about it that's off for me. Like how will I make this pop off a little bit? I see what color it is, and I will kind of move towards a different tone and value if possible to make it stand out a little bit, like more yellow maybe. Here. And look, the biggest problem with Clip Studio is this lightness indicator on this color picker, which is for me really bad. I don't like it at all. You can see the sliders and values, but just there isn't an option to see the actual values right in this window. You know, there isn't an option to see the values here in this window. Maybe it's possible here, but I still don't like the square color picker. It's hella annoying, and this one is kind of more aesthetic. I get it, but I don't like the lightness, if you get what I mean. I really don't. Okay, let's see. I should stop blabbering and paint some more. You know, and regarding colors fitting in, it's just a bit of experience, a bit of sometimes not even seeing how it fits because of these lines. I'm gonna erase them a little bit. Now I'm gonna erase them here, just a little bit. I'm gonna erase them a little bit. Hope you like the sound of my the sound of my my removable screen protector. I like it. Yeah, need to move my pencil like this. Emily says, Emily says, I don't like it either. I always prepare my palettes first. I never have color palettes because I work with a bunch of colors at the same time. I should recreate my soft brushes that I really love. I don't have any soft brushes prepared from my Clip Studio set. That should be a thing next on my menu. Am I drawing on the right layer? No, I'm not. Oh, damn it. Undo. Okay. Maybe we should do that, like right now. Where are those airbrushes? Airbrushing. Soft brush, soft blend. Soft brush. And then I go into this thing. And I connect Dynamics, Apple Pencil. Size with pressure and also tilt. Flow max. Size 100%. Gradation minimal. Opacity, yeah, halfway when tilted. Brush Studio. About this brush. Soft brush, done. Can I make this a new brush? I need to eat burp, no problem. Thank you for being here. Soft brush, I'm gonna duplicate it. Wink, duplicate, soft brush 1, move it to here. How do I move it? Here. Where is the brush? Can I add it to my set? It would be nice if I knew how to do that. No. Oh, maybe I can. No. How do I do this? Find pin clear. No idea. No idea. I'll just switch to this recent category. I need to get here and rendering. Blend mode. Yeah, I like my shadow brushes. And I need to put this one to multiply. I think it's multiple color burn, yeah. Something like this. Let's do, and then see what we get with blue. Let's check this one. Yeah, I need to just get a few, make a few soft brushes to just paint on my existing layers. I don't know what I'm doing. I need another layer above the lines. Rename over and rename this to color. I like that I can name layers like this. It's kind of satisfying. It's kind of, I've been using this feature a lot. The scribble. And what I use over for is when the line art is in the way. When line art is in the way, I need to go over the lines. I use this to kind of erase my lines, but still have them as a full layer, so I can kind of see where I got from where. I can always have my complete line layer. It's a bit slower process than you are maybe used for me, but I'm literally lying in my bed. I'm literally lying in my bed and I'm just sketching from bed. I can't have any music because I'll just get copyright blasted. But anyway, you can play your own music and enjoy your time, hopefully. Let's flip horizontally. I've bound the double tap on the pencil to double tap on the pencil is damn it, why am I lost it a little bit. I need to stream some more to get back to it. What is this? I've bound my double click to this quick menu that I have. So accidentally, that's the thing I really don't like on the Apple Pencil. I've been accidentally pressing the double tap. I've been accidentally double tapping, and at least I want something useful out of it. You know, it's reminding me to flip my canvas, basically. I don't know what I'm doing. You can see I'm painting with white under the lines, but it's not doing anything because I need to paint over the lines if I want to erase them like this. So this will create, this will erase my my sketch layer, which I don't really want to erase. I want it to be here. I want it to be here for the reference. And sometimes, you know, switching this line layer to like color burn or something like that can be interesting, or to hard light, soft light. You know, it can give me some additional layer, some additional coloring that I might not have gotten. I also have time-lapse enabled, which is great, so I can have it recorded. I mean, I did draw a bunch of pages as I've been practicing on the iPad, and I just recently started doing more time lapses, because I always think I'm what's the size? I'm a bit anxious about thumbnails, a bit anxious about recording. Yeah, I've been a bit anxious about recording, and I always thought, like, oh, I'm gonna mess it up, I'm gonna blah blah blah, and I didn't record some really nice pages. Let's do this brush. It's a rough sketcher. Some more warm and saturated tones. Like, this is a really nice way to start off. It's a really nice way to start off, just getting this basic tone. Maybe just a few colors, one lighter one less light, and just a few tones. You can set up everything. I still like this brush the most. You can see this will be covered up on the line layer. This is some random character. I should make this more blue. Let me zoom in. I'm gonna pick the colors from the screen. That's like a gesture I'm used to now, picking from the screen. I'm really used to it now, picking from the screen using my finger. And also blending using my finger. do really, really enjoy that in Procreate and in Clip Studio Paint. Ooh, got a nice little long message. Let's see. Cyrus and welcome to the stream. In the realm where colors play, an artist brings a hero to the fray. With strokes bold, swift, and sure, a portrait of a character begins to endure to the rhythm of music, spicy and cool. The artist's hand deftly rules. On the canvas, a story unfolds of a mercenary, fierce and bold. So there's. Thank you for the kind words, Cyrus-san. I can't rap for shit. I don't rap. I don't want to. Don't want to embarrass myself. I can dramatically narrate. With the characters, image, and music sway, you make the canvas dance and play. I don't have any characters on my canvas. What can I do? I don't paint characters. I barely ever have any characters. But it's okay. You know what? I'm gonna erase. I need to erase something from the line. It's been bugging me because I don't know what I meant with. Oh, whoops, wrong. Eraser. Line. Hello. I'm gonna redefine my line. I'm gonna redefine my line. I'm gonna redefine my line. This is a smoky bit, like it's gonna be here. And this will go here. And I have another one, smoky bit here. On the corner of the screen. Maybe. Nah, it's too much. And let me erase this. And this. So I can have a simpler picture. I'm gonna do a bit of erasing here. Let's see, it's now a bit cleaner. Let's go to, I can actually paint a little bit on the line with some colors. On the line layer, painting on a hard light layer is kind of satisfying. If your line layer is hard light or an alternate blending mode, it's not multiply. Now multiply is cool, but it's boring most of the time. Okay, let's go back to the color layer and make sure it's more clear. Now pick this white here. We'll make it a different, we won't make it white, we'll have it be like this is white, you know. We'll have it be an orange, but very, very desaturated, but very light, you know, but still orange. So we can have some more color contrast on this painting. Here, just putting it here to kind of increase the color contrast a little bit. Another thing I can't have on the iPad, I can't really have on the iPad is stream, what's the, overlays. Can't have any overlays, can't have any stuff like that. Need my soft brush. brush. It is bigger. Because why not? I'm just gonna paint with a few brushes and just gonna play around with I hope you're all doing good. I haven't been streaming for a while now. It happens on my channel. I go on long breaks. It's normal. Because I'm not dependent on the live streams. I don't earn any money on my live streams, so I don't have to be online. I don't have the constant need to be online, and I've been more not discouraged, but kind of less inspired to do live streams. Now let's do this. But I'm here. I'm still alive. I'm doing. I could do better though. That's for sure. I could do better, but I won't complain. I don't have any work. That's the biggest thing that can be bother at the present moment. Zero work at all. But still, nobody has work because of the AI bullshit and all of these things. Okay, now let's go to the layer over. So I'm not complaining. I'm just stating a few things. So this overlayer overlayer serves the purpose of erasing my lines in a way that still has my lines on the canvas, and I can turn them on and off with a single layer. But sometimes having nice lines, line work that's not nice. My line work is very messy. But having lines in, it helps me to concentrate. Let's flip. Helps me to concentrate, helps me to be more, helps me being more concrete and not wandering in my head too much, which happens to me. It's very easy to wander. And this is like a falling chimney thing. I can do another layer here. So it kind of disappears into the cloud. And now when I remove the lines, you'll see like it keeps cohesion more or less. You can see I haven't done much to this character here. I have no idea what I wanted to do. At first, I wanted just a person standing there, and I've been less and less interested in these types of ways of handling a character. So this is, I'm painting on an overlayer. It's gonna have a hat. It's gonna maybe I ride a bike or something. And we need our hover cat. It is important. We forgot about the hover cat. I'm gonna paint him here. Whoop. I need a different brush. This is too big. The problem with Procreate is I can't really make my brush as small as I like it. When I tilt almost vertically, it's kinda, you need to pick a different brush. You need to resize a lot, and it's annoying. Clip Studio does a much better job on that. Let's zoom in. A cat with a hat. Whee! Just hovering around. We go back to the under layer. We're gonna paint the kitty like this. Let's make it a white kitty. With a black hat. We're serious in this stream. You see why having the line on a separate layer can be helpful, and now having another layer over it to help with some things here. This is a little vest. It seemed the same vest the cat has. And it's just a normal ethnic garb, like inspired by a Slavic ethnic garb. He's riding a bike. And now when I remove the line, there is context to this, because lines are helping with the composition and setup, and making sure I'm constrained with something. And let's go back to the lines. So I want to erase something. I'm gonna paint a little bit. So painting with different colors of lines on a different blending mode is gonna give me some interesting little colors to work with. Let's add a bit more ground here. So I'm just drawing on the line layer, and then I go under it, pick a brush. I'm just mostly working with one of my favorite brushes. Add these three preset sizes. Let's pick a pretty color here, like a blue, very saturated light blue here. Let's see what we get here. Yeah, something like that. Let's just paint over it completely. Just give it an underpainting of sorts. Give it an underpainting. Also use a few more. Maybe one darker. But with these lines that we have in the background, it helps with constraint a little bit. Helps with constraint a little bit, and already putting some things on the page by just painting darker, or just using this one single color and alternatives of it. It's mostly blue, so we'll have a very light red to be our highlight color. And this highlight color will help us establish color contrast and also temperature contrast in the painting. And also give me a few colors to blend, to do some little very discreet color changes. As you can see, I did here, I just dropped this blue more to the red in some areas of the cloud, for example. Zoom in. I can pick from here. I can just pick white, but it's a bit too much maybe if I just do white. So I'm gonna just lightly tap it. Just gonna lightly tap it and use it. You can see I'm picking a very, let's go back here. This is orange, but it's very desaturated and very light. So you won't be able to, only via color relativity, it will be seen as orange. Because of color relativity, that makes everything better. So basically, what is color relativity? Color relativity is the relation of color to its surroundings. And just pushing this color more to the green and darker, and because it's darker and more green, it will appear more blue-green. I don't need to go to green color like this. I can just go here to this blue-green, and because of color relativity, it will look more green than it actually is. And that's a way to make something green, which is in a blue environment. Just move the color towards the desired one. Because if I just put the, the green, you can see where it is blue, it's not green. If I put this one, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. It's better to use the relativity and just push it more to the green and just play around and see if less or more saturated color, dark or light, will do to differentiate itself. So we go to more saturated colors if we want more color, but if we want the color to look more complementary, we desaturate it. Weirdly. Hey Adam Woodcar, the channel changed. I'm on my iPad. I'm literally reclined in my bed. I'm doing nothing, no production values. I'm just literally drawing in my bed. And I'm on an iPad and I'm just on Twitch app. I'm just like one click and that's it. At least there is audio that's decent. Yeah, I decided to spend less time on my PC. And since I got the iPad, I've been really enjoying this portability. That's my smart choice. I think it is. So yeah, I've been definitely less elaborate and I'm using more I'm less on my PC. I've really been less on my PC, and having a camera for this would tire me out quickly, and I just decided not to have a cam at all. Now I hear that this newest update for iPads, they support cameras. The newest update for the iPad is enabled us to use. Let me first do something here. Let's see how this looks without the lines. Yeah, it looks good. Flip horizontally. Let me see again. Boom. Yeah, I wanted to have something here emitting the cloud, but I think I won't. I think I'd rather have it like this. Let's erase a little bit. I need to erase a little bit here so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, so that my channel changed. I want to have to put the least effort to be live because I've been finding it hard to go live. I've been finding it hard to go live, and this helps me. This helps me with the choice of going. The choice of going live because I don't need to prepare heavily. I really don't need to prepare heavily, and this helps a lot. at some point I will do more, again, like streams on my PC with the camera. And now I kind of feel I'd rather make it less, how to say it. I think we are past the age of hyper production values on Twitch. There are people who are really like, it's the same reason people are holding their microphones on YouTube, they don't want to be, professional. They don't want to look professional. They want to look casual. And I want to be casual much more than I want to be this streamer. There are people who do these things. There are people who are streamers, professional people who talk with their audience, who interact and show themselves on camera. I will have some more streams on my PC, but right now I'd rather put in some mileage on the iPad and get better with it. And also, yeah, I want to tone down the not production values, because I don't really have production values per se, but I want to have it a bit easier on me. Because if you like production values, you will watch other streams. But this is what makes me feel a bit better. Because I don't have to worry about things. Don't have to worry about things, and it's easier for me. I know you miss my silly face, y'all. I know that. It's all. We'll get back to that at some point. But I've been more into what I want recently, much more into what I need and what I want, and not what audiences need and want. We want the handsome lad back. I am equally as handsome on my bed in lazy position. I'm literally reclining on my bed right now. On my couch, sorry, not on my bed. And this makes it a bit easier, But I know that people want to see. I first loved seeing. I love seeing people's faces when I'm watching their streams. I know that. But right now I'm just more occupied with just being live and not worrying about it too much. So I'm taking a hit, taking a risk, possibly losing people, possibly not for sure, losing people because they want to see a face, they want to see a camera. Right now, I'm not feeling like it. So that's simple. The simplest explanation is I just don't feel like it. But I'll be back, don't worry about it. I'm a bit back. A smaller brush. Let's add a smaller state here. For me, it's just important, probably is the most important right now, is just to be live and to share this with you and to just be somewhere, be present, you know. Because I'm hardly present. I've really downgraded my my social media stuff. I'm the one new thing I've made is a Blue Sky account, and Blue Sky feels nice. Blue Sky feels nice for now, and I've been really weaning myself off of social media. I just realized it was too much pressure, as I'm not a person that's working with too much pressure. I'm not the person that likes creating content and posting a lot, and but I still need to be present. I still need to be somewhere, and the bigger a chance is bigger for me to be here, for example. Let me just erase this bottom line here. The chance is bigger for me to be here when I'm less bothered and less pressure to be on. You know. I've been overcomplicating this, and then we can just, you know, disable the lines, and still there is, you know, a semblance of cohesion, and that's what I want. And for this bottom one here, I have no idea what I wanted with this one. So I'm gonna redo it. I'm gonna erase a little bit from here. Let's do this. You can create maybe let me pick this color. Which layer? I hope I'm on the right layer. I am. Let's switch it temporarily to multiply. pick the color. Hello, Dash Bunny. How are you doing? Are you dashing somewhere? This could be, I don't know, maybe. I don't know what I had in mind with this. I'm just gonna erase it and make this into, I don't know, maybe there's a person riding some like space bike. And we're looking from down below. And this is some garage thing. Let me erase. This is a kind of a monument. Making this much simpler. What's up? I'm back after another long time away, but I don't regret it. I don't regret it. Maybe I should do a bigger one in the background, just to use something. Nah, maybe this will be. No. No big plan. No big plan. Plans are for people who have patience. Me, I don't. No idea. That's some clouds and some structure in the background. That's gonna be it. But it's gonna be very, very, very light. So let's go and to my color. Let's pick a bigger brush. Pick a nice blue, teal, even something like that. I'm still not used. It's gonna take me a while to get back to my normal streaming voice and normal streaming energy, because it's been a while. I hope you don't mind. Make a slight gradient. So we're just gonna first do like a initial pass. Just a few colors that I want to have in. Maybe establish a few values too. So we're just using this using this as a blueprint, a kind of blueprint, a small blueprint of what I want to have in. Just for some color contrast and adding a bit of orange. It's not really orange, it's red. Let's make this color more red. Not too light. More blue here for this little structure here, and more blue for the clouds. I'll use some shadow maybe to further define the shape here in the back. This is so chill. Thank you very much. I am glad you enjoy it. I normally try to be more vocal and active, but right now I just feel like I wanna just enjoy myself if I can. Just add a bit of red to this vehicle. That's gonna maybe help me out. And a bit of red to the suit here. And a bit of a rust for the exhaust, maybe like this. I'll switch to a layer above to give me more separation of everything. But this is recently this has been a way for me to create most of my stuff. It's a nice, relaxed way of getting into, let's flip horizontal, just in case. Should also probably add some clouds to the line layer. Let's do this. Nah. Like this. Like this, maybe. Now we go back to the color layer. I'm glad you think this is true. I'm enjoying. I like streaming. I've been just a bit away. I've been a bit away, and I'm glad I took today as a nice evening to start. It's about 8 p.m. here. Yeah, 8:20 p.m. here in Serbia. So it's kind of late also. Normally, if I'm on my... You're in Latvia, 1 hour difference. Hello! I might be visiting Latvia in May. I still haven't decided. I'm gonna go to Lithuania over Latvia. There's a Comic-Con in Vilnius, and I might apply to just go there just for the hell of it, just for the hell of it, because I have a lot of I don't know, love for the Baltics for some reason. Never been to the Baltics. I feel some attraction. Hello, Sterlunex. Best time to go around June. So all the solstice stuff. It's in May. It's end of May. It's also good. End of May is when the Comic-Con in Vilnius is on schedule. And I was like, maybe I should go. Like, maybe, like, not doesn't hurt. Why not? Let's visit. And I'm gonna fly over Riga. My connecting flight. Are you going to table? Yes, I table on Comic-Cons. My connecting flight is over Riga, and I might even stay in Riga for several days. I would love to, honestly, because the Baltics are a big mystery for me, and it all looks beautiful and tame and foresty and clean. I don't know. And Riga is also a beautiful city. For what I saw, it's very pretty. It's very old-fashioned. So yeah, I should actually just send. I forgot to send the application. I should just send the application because I was worrying. I'm going to another Comic-Con in May in Switzerland. I was worried it's gonna be a lot. Old Riga is super charming. I am 100% certain it is. And I'm gonna have a lot of fun when I'm there because I don't want to just go in and go out. I want to stay a little bit. I want to explore a little bit and meet some locals and connect with some people. Maybe like do a live stream from an art cafe in Riga or in Tallinn, in Vilnius when I go in Lithuania. Just find an art cafe or something. Hello, neighbor's dog. Wow. Just find like an art cafe or something. Just do a live stream from there. Like this on my iPad. This is a new thing. I bought this iPad just a month ago, literally. Bought it a month ago, and it's gonna make it easy for me to do live streams. I just don't want to just come in and go out, that sucks. While I have the chance to, let's see, does it feel nice to draw on? Man, this is fantastic. I love it. Doesn't feel nice to draw in comparison to, say, graphics tablet with or without screen. Nobody should use a graphics tablet without a screen. Nobody. Those things should go out of existence. Because right now there are so many cheap, affordable Chinese or even Wacom-made tablets without the screen. So the feeling of an iPad, sorry, I am getting back to the streaming thing, so I'm kind of lost. I recommend getting a screen protector, a matte screen protector, because I've I never I own this tablet for a month only, so I'm fresh. But I'm coming from years and years of Wacom, Cintiq, and the Wacom Intuos 4. I first owned the Wacom Intuos 4, and then I got a Wacom Cintiq. And let me tell you, a tablet without screen is literally, no, you shouldn't do that. Nowadays it's affordable to get a screen with a tablet. The tablet with a screen, a screen with a tablet, or a tablet with a screen. But the best thing about having an iPad is or a Samsung S8, for example, S9 Ultra even, but you don't have to go Ultra. You can go with the cheaper one. Is the ease, and it's simple. Let me see. Yes, iPad is slippery. Yes, that's why I got matte screen protector, a removable matte screen protector right now. That's what you're hearing. It's a removable matte screen protector by Astropad. It's called rock, paper, pencil. It's a combination. You get 4 pencil tips, like metal pencil tips, more like a ballpoint pen. And you get a magnetic screen protector for your iPad. And you can just remove it and slide it out, because it is slippery. iPad is slippery. That's what I was going to that. It is very slippery. If you're not used to it, it's gonna be weird as hell. I got the mini. I got a small iPad because I live in Serbia. This thing costs more slippery than I don't find Cintiq. Yes, more slippery than Cintiq. Cintiq is not slippery in comparison. I have the 16 HD, the 1080p one, the cheapest one, without touch. And now I can tell you I miss touch. I am now used to the touch feature and blending with my finger. I really miss it now on the Wacom. And I wish I'll update to something better at some point. The iPad is more slippery, but if you get even the cheap Chinese made or Amazon basics removable matte screen protector, because it's a gorgeous screen. Let's be honest, it's a gorgeous screen. It's really a gorgeous screen. I love the screen, even though it's not an OLED screen. Even now OLED iPads are coming up, but it's a good screen. I like it. And having a removable protector is kind of cool, you know. It's nice. You can just remove it. You don't need to worry about air bubbles. You don't have to worry about all these things. Wacom Cintiq with touch are stupid. Oh man, they are stupid expensive. It's insane. I think Wacom is no longer worth it. Wacom is no longer worth it. I got a Wacom directly from them, and that's the only reason why I have it. Huion, the Huion is probably the best alternative. XP Pen is also getting better and better. XP Pen are also getting better and better. But Wacom is way too expensive now, I think, because I'm happy that there are alternatives now, man. I'm really glad. I'm really glad. I couldn't even afford the Wacom I have. As I said, I live in Serbia. I don't have a job. I'm an unknown artist. I don't really want to work in the game industry, and Serbian paychecks are very, very bad. And I would have to save a lot if I want to get a Wacom. I was lucky to get the Wacom because I've had a seminar I held, and somebody from Wacom was paying attention. They sent me a 16-inch Cintiq, which is what it was back then. It was a lifesaver. I got my Cintiq as a refurbished in a big sale. They shaved off 600 euros. Oh yeah, that's great. That's actually really, really good. But if I got something now, I would probably go with Huion or XP Pen. If I choose now. Because back when I got my tablet, Wacom was the one and the one, the special one. Now it's no longer the case. Now it's no longer the case. I think now you can really save a lot of money by getting a Huion or an XP Pen. Even those Sense Labs with an X. Now is the time for cheap Android, not cheap, affordable drawing tablets. Like XP Pen has their own Android drawing tablet out. Xiaomi has a drawing tablet out. It's not the best. Huion has a drawing tablet out. It's not the best. But still, it's like $1,000 cheaper than an iPad. Like the Samsung Galaxy S9 Ultra is legit now. It's a legit drawing tablet. It doesn't have to be Ultra. You can use any one of them. Any of them will be good. It's gonna be at least 11-inch, and it's gonna cost half of your iPad. Like for 600 euros, like I paid my iPad around 500 euros. New iPad mini 6 plus pencil was 90 euros. So pencil was 90 euros. And I got it in Serbia. And for maybe the same money, you can get the newest Samsung S9, Tab S9 FE. That's called FE because it's kind of fan edition. That means fan edition. It's slightly lower spec tablet, slightly lower spec, but still you have like a 12-inch and a 14-inch, 11-inch and a 13-inch for 500 euros or 600 euros. And it's very, very capable, and it's really, I've seen like the Brad Calbo guy that reviews everything. His tablet of the year was the S9 FE. And it makes sense, now the drawing tablets have never been more affordable. And there has never been more choice. You don't only have to have an iPad. But iPad's, a big advantage of the iPad is the pencil and the support for the pencil and everything. But now is the time to get yourself maybe something more portable, something you will use out in a coffee shop, on a convention, in your bed. You know, we need to get off our PCs. So if I started now, I would probably advise people to get like maybe Surface Pro 9 even. It's like a full PC with a pencil. Like that was my third choice, I think. My second choice was the Galaxy, something from the Galaxy line from Samsung, and their new Creator pencil that is more Apple Pencil. Like Apple really did a thing. And now all the styluses look like the Apple Pencil, even though it's not the most ergonomic shape and all. But there is so many accessories now for the pens and everything. The market is now huge, and if you have like 500 euros, if you have 400 euros now, you can already buy some shit. You can get there is a XP Pen Android tablet that has their own proprietary technology, like the proper stylus and a proper matte glass, and it's like, I think it's $450 or $500 or so. It's the first generation. I wouldn't adopt it in its first generation though. It has the growing pains of a first gen product. But yeah, I would get totally. I'm really happy that I have a drawing tablet I can draw on in my bed. I can draw on in a coffee place, in whatever. I'm not a part of the Apple ecosystem. I have a Samsung phone. That's why I wanted to maybe get something from the Galaxy line, because I have a Galaxy A52s as my phone. But I'm really glad I got this little thing. I can carry it with me wherever I want. I would like to have a larger Cintiq though, or a Huion Canvas 22 or 24. I would love to have a huge drawing tablet. That's gonna be an upgrade for me. I'm gonna replace my 16-inch tablet with something of 22 or 24, maybe even 27. There is a Pro 27 Huion, and it's really good. I think there is the 27 Huion. I think I'm not wrong. 22 is pretty large. I'm somebody who likes large strokes. You can see, you can see my strokes are generally kind of fluid, and I would love to have it. 22 is probably the compromise, the best compromise. You can have it mounted on a VESA mount. You can have it mounted on a VESA mount, and it's not gonna be in the way. Yeah, 22 is probably my next. 22 or 24 is probably gonna be my next desktop tablet. But it's expensive. I don't have the money. My work was never worse. You know, this is currently the worst year I'm having regarding like work and earnings and commissions and stuff like that. So I can't afford it right now. I mean, it's not a priority. Honestly, if I can spend like 1,000 euros on something, I'd get the bigger iPad, the next generation bigger iPad. Because I like portability. I like being able to carry a thing with me somewhere. And I really carry my small iPad with me when I go. I wonder if graphics tablet prices may get cooled down by this AI nonsense. I wish. But you've seen the Wacom ad, using AI. They will find a way to make us pay. I mean, the newest Wacoms, for example, are still hella expensive. The professional tablets. But I think just the availability and different brands, they have to lower the prices of the tablets. It's just, I don't see it any other way. I'm so happy that Huion came out with their drawing tablet, like a little Android tablet that Surface Pro 9 is actually a legit drawing tablet now. Asus has like a portable display with a pencil. The Samsung Galaxy S8 and S9 are legit devices you can draw on. Just for Samsung, you really need a better pencil because the S Pen sucks. It's too slippery and it's too small. I really didn't like the feeling of the S Pen. I tried. I really didn't like the feeling of the S Pen. But there is now, of course, a new Samsung stylus for creatives that is more like a Wacom, and it is more like the Apple Pencil. But also with Samsung, you can use the Wacom One styluses. You can use actual Wacom styluses with Samsung products. So I'm really glad for that. And I would love more people to get into art like this. Just getting a tablet. Just, you can do school stuff. You can do college stuff. You can draw on it. You can just have a device. And there is so much choice now. When I was younger, it was either Wacom or Wacom. Yeah, I had no idea about the Samsung plus Wacom style. Yes, it's compatible because the technology is Wacom's, old generation, but still it has tilt support. It has pressure and tilt support, and I think 4,000 levels of pressure or whatnot. It's really not important. Like there is this marketing aspect to Huion, for example, not Huion, sorry, the XP Pen device. It's an Android tablet with 16,000 levels of pressure. It's like crazy sensitive. But anything over 1,000 will be good enough. But yeah, the more the merrier. That's of course, the more pressure levels, the better. But yeah, you can combine the Samsungs and any tablet user that uses Wacom's proprietary technology. I think maybe on Surface Pro even you can use Wacom's pen. I'm not sure. But for Samsung Ultra, I know it's possible. And not Ultra, Samsung Galaxy Tab line, because the Ultra is only the biggest one. It's 14-inch. It's too big for a tablet. But you have the S9, normal S9, it's 11-inch, and that's like an iPad Pro, the smaller one. And there is the S9 Plus. That's a 12.2 inches. That's a 13-inch device. That's as big as an iPad Pro, the big one, but it's like 500 euros cheaper or so. Maybe not 500, but like it's significantly cheaper. And if you're an Android user, it's just everything is accessible to you. You're used to it. Now, Clip Studio Paint has an amazing app. Clip Studio Paint's app on an iPad and on the Android is amazing. I don't even use the simple mode. I don't like the simple mode. I prefer the complicated the complicated mode. Hello and welcome back. Let me show you Clip Studio Paint actually. Clip Studio Paint. Like this is actually like, come on, look, like just you have a Clip Studio Paint. Everything is here. Everything works. Everything is the same. It just has a few extra like touches, but everything is here. The menu is absolutely the same. Like it's crazy good. Clip Studio. The brushes work fantastically. How do I make a new painting? Like you can do everything, you know, as you would do, even on a small screen like this. I love this triangle color picker, man. Like everything is here. Edit, change canvas size. It works like it works on PC. And the brushes, the best thing is the brushes work exactly the same. Exactly the same as with give me give me a second. I need some tools here. Bonk. Yeah, this. Like everything works. Like tilt works. It just works. Opa, I need to redo. The brushes work exactly the same as on the PC, and the tilt support is really good. And it's just the same. You have the navigator. You can flip your painting. You can just quickly do all these things. I really prefer the non-simple mode with Clip Studio Paint, because simple mode is too dumbed down. It's too dumbed down. And I use this kind of layout. For me, it just works better. And I have all my airbrushes. I have all my splatty. I have everything loaded up, and it just works. So Clip Studio Paint is ubiquitous, you know, over multi-platforms. You know, it's really, they really did it. It has everything it should have. And I'm glad it's possible now, you know? So the Clip Studio Paint app is almost damn the same. Reacts to pressure, to tilt, exactly as I would expect it on my Wacom. And you can kind of customize, you can also customize the, what I wanted to say. You can customize the pressure levels and all. So it can kind of work the way you want it to. This is one of my newer brushes, but in pastel. So yeah, I'm glad. I'm really glad that I got myself this little iPad. It's really working well, and working the most importantly, working as I would expect it to. With Clip Studio app, for example, the Clip Studio is really well made. Clip Studio app is really well made, and it has all the all the functionalities that I would expect of it, like the the pencil that turns into the eraser with just opacity change, and it's really good. So we shouldn't. I don't want to be sitting on my PC all the time, so that's why I moved away from. Yeah, I did move away from the PC. And also, it's nice that you can kind of customize how the pencil will react. You can customize the pressure curves. That's kind of important, because I need to probably match my PC's curve and my iPad's curve. They're slightly off. But yeah, everything is just normal. Like, it feels very normal to draw in Clip Studio Paint, for example. It really feels normal. Procreate also, like, not bad. I expected more, honestly, from Procreate. I did expect a bit more. I kind of find it lacking in some areas, like comparing to Clip Studio Paint. I find it lacking in tilt, for example, and how the brush engine is kind of different, and there are differences between Clip Studio and Procreate. But it's, it does the job. It does the job. It's capable, and you'll be able to create artwork on it. You'll be able to create artwork on any software you get your hands on. It's really not a big deal. But for example, Procreate has weird issues like how many layers you can have in a painting, and if some people can't really live without too many layers. One thing I don't like on the Mini is I don't have pencil hover, and when I get a new tablet, I'll get the one that has a pencil hover feature. That's really useful. Pencil hover is absolutely, I see the worth of it. Because what pencil hover is, it doesn't register your pencil when it's not drawing. If you're used to Wacom, you know how the brush will kind of hover. If you hover your pencil over the Cintiq, the tablet will register it. This, only the M2 iPad Pros have the feature. This one doesn't have it, and it's annoying. It is annoying. Sometimes I really wish, for example, it will remember the last position of the pencil, and I want to click double tap my pencil, it will appear in the last position where the pencil was registered. And that kind of sucks. But yeah, it's again not a big deal. That's annoying, yes, but one thing is what a screen tablet does. What a screen tablet does, it kind of connects you with your painting, and you don't need the visual representation of where your pencils. It's cool if you have it. Samsungs, for example, have it forever because it's Wacom's technology. Apple only introduced this to the M2, the current gen iPads that are hella expensive. And it's useful to have for an artist. It really is. And I think it's worth getting. But this iPad mini everything is except from the Apple Hover for me. It's powerful enough. It's small and it's portable, it's light, it's snappy, its battery life is good. Pencil support is complete for the second generation of the pencil. I only wish it has the pencil hover feature. It would be real cool if it did. So I hope it will get, if the new iPad mini comes out, I hope it has the pencil hover technology. It would be really, really useful. But yeah, if you really rely on, because see, I'm not using the pencil tip because at this point it's just not worth it if you don't have pencil hover. But if you're somebody who's used to it and who needs it, it's gonna be like better to get a Galaxy Tab or a newest iPad, for example, the M2. The M2 iPads have this feature. It registers your pencil as you're hovering. So when you pick colors, for example, look, I'm drawing here, but I want to pick this color. Sorry, come on. It pops up. Like, the last stroke I made was on this house, and I want to pick this color here on the cloud. And you see where my pencil is hovering over the cloud. You don't see it. It raises the little thing on where the pencil is remembered the last time. And if you have a pencil hover feature, your tablet is registering your pencil as you hover before the stroke and as you traverse your canvas. So if I paint here and I hover over something and press the color picker, it will appear where I want it, under the pencil, with what we are used to. So it's a big important feature for the newest iPads. This one is older, so it doesn't have it, but it's such a nice device, man. It's for the money, it's really good. I like the smaller screen. It's I carry it everywhere with me. I draw I have a coffee place that my artist friend owns, and I visit him and I do like a bunch of sketches, and it's really nice to be able to do that. But yeah, I will love to get the newer iPad with the pencil hover feature. Or if I get a Samsung or something like that, that it has the pencil hover feature already enabled by default, because it's just different technology. But having a screen, as I said, having a screen with a tablet connects you more to what you're doing in a way, and you don't rely on that too much. You know, you kind of get the feeling of where your hand is. You get the feeling of where your stroke will fall down. It's just a point of getting used to different tool. So yeah, I would really like, I have now, after owning this little thing, I really have I understand why people like a highly portable device. I really get it. It doesn't have to be an iPad. iPads are expensive still. It doesn't have to be an iPad, but now there is choice. And if you're getting a tablet, just get one with a screen for your home. Just get, if you have a home tablet, don't have one without a screen. Like you'll do yourself a favor. You'll thank me later. You'll thank me later, because this connects more to, to just this hand drawing thing. So I think this connects more with your actual painting. Your actual painting is gonna be better let's do this color dodge now. Your actual painting is gonna be better because it's connecting more to your muscle memory and everything. Let's see, I want to do something here. Color dodge. Screen tablets says dash bunny have ergonomic advantages since it can be vertical. Yes. True. Like I use horizontal when I paint. I barely ever used vertically. And I get it. Yes, it's easier. Screen tablets can be vertical. Screen tablets have many advantages. I at this point I really can't justify getting a screenless tablet. Just doing yourself a favor if you get a screen tablet. Let's hide the lines and see what we have. Yeah, you can see it's okay. I have to paint some more lines. The lines are in the way a little bit sometimes. So let's. Hand is in one spot, eyes in the other. Never bother me because I play the piano. But being able to use a vertical drawing surface is so good. What I want to say about the connection between eyes and hand and eye, it's if you're coming from traditional art, don't you dare getting don't you dare get a screen without a tablet. Void Brush Arena, hello my friend. Non-display graphics tablet have the ergonomic advantage since you can have a better posture. That's true, but still, you can have good posture on a screen tablet with some VESA mount and a good chair and being aware how you're sitting. Because that's what I like doing is. But can you, Void Brush, can you recline on a bed and draw on a screenless tablet? I'm like literally reclined on my bed and drawing with an iPad. No, I'm aware of slouching. Slouching is a big enemy of artists. I think what helped me, for example, is getting a chair without a back. And this helped me being aware of my posture. I got these fitness chairs, balancing chairs, and I'm much more aware of my posture with one of those. I'm literally in my couch, Void Brush. I'm literally on my couch, and my iPad is my belly, and I'm drawing. Yeah, the chair with a back is important. Well, a good chair with back is important. Those are expensive. But I realized that I'm kind of I'm more active with a chair without a back. My core is working out literally, like sitting on the medicine ball. So I'm basically, it's fitness and art. It's art fitness. Giga-based, right? Yes. We wouldn't get rid of my lumbar support. I got rid of mine. It wasn't that good. But yeah, if you have a good chair, don't get rid of your lumbar support. But I felt much better when I got the IKEA. What's the name of the chair? Damn it! It's about 100 euros. Oh, standing desk would be cool. I would love to have that's like a definitely an investment for me because this chair is adaptable. You can stand and you can sit, so you can kind of just lean onto this chair, and you can stand and you can sit. So it's very standing desk. It's just calls for a standing desk. I do have an arm for my tablet though. I got a cheap VESA mount arm for my tablet, and it's really helped a lot. Järvefjället. It's called a jävla stol. Jävla skit. That's the name of the chair. I forgot how to say chair in Swedish. Bordet is table, but I think stolen is chair. Not sure. Stole. No. I forgot. I got the Kalmar chair for Jysk. It has a wide back and my cat sits on it, so provides cat support, yes. Oh my Gilly, I didn't know that you spoke the IKEA language. Ja, jag pratar lite IKEA-språket. IKEA-språk. I'm sorry, I used to learn Swedish a little bit. Ja, lite grann. Jävlar. Hur fan för helvete. Dra åt helvete. That's the IKEA language. Jävla skit. Jag är en sommarstuga i Sverige. Verkligen. Kul. They have a summer's house, right? You have a summer's house in Sverige. We call it vikendica in Serbian, weekend house. I like Swedish language, I kind of get it. And the sounds, I get the sounds here and there. Sometimes I have trouble with something. It's a cottage in the north, and they say, it's like, it must be fun. Northern Sweden. You have the tech. I have everything. I have the power. Jag har teknologi. Upp. Nice to see you, Woodrush. I haven't been streaming for a while now, and now with the iPad, it's I'm just like literally in my bed and just drawing. Nothing serious, just making a page of thumbnails and seeing how it does. Let me play you a time lapse so far. Bonk, boink. And this is the small iPad Mini 6. It's very, very comfy. I got a removable matte screen protector with a texture. It really helps a lot. I really didn't enjoy the feeling without it. But I can draw on glass, I don't care, but this is much nicer. UGF has the big, it was a lot of money for me, so I just decided to get the smallest one to see how I like it. And I'm totally up for getting the bigger one, like M2 version, when I'm a bigger boy. The M2 version, I can see myself using that too. I could, but the Mini is super handy. It just goes with me everywhere. For some reason, I tend to make more wrist-heavy movements when using a display tablet, so my wrist ends up hurting after. I don't know, for me, I did enjoy the non-screen tablet, honestly. I kind of do like that freedom and this not having to look down all the time. But since I got the mount, as here I am right now. Bonk. Since I got the mount, it's been much easier. I got this basic, as I said, it's like sorry, I need to draw a car here. It's just a cheap cheap VESA mount, and it's really helped a lot. Because I'm closer to my tablet and I can bring it up and not have to look up too much. Am I on the right layer? I am. I'm kind of surprised also that the iPad has a nice microphone, a decent microphone. I'm not worried if people can hear me. I can see. I can kind of figure out that you can hear me. Maybe I should deploy my emotional manipulation moves and make some tablet companies have me a bigger screen. You should just tag them in drawing, tag Wacom and like, oh boy, I wish, oh boy, I wish I had a bigger tablet. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You're charming, Bodo. You are charming, and I'm certain that somebody will fall for the manipulations. We gotta be. I was lucky to get my Wacom. I got it for taking part in a webinar. But since I haven't been talking and asking for, I would love to get a bigger tablet, man. I would. Like, come on, who wouldn't? These are like 3 chimneys that are, this is looking from above at like 3 different chimneys. I need to also try getting like a something of like 24 or so. Over 30 inches, please. Tuck. Desk turns into fine dust. Yeah, the bigger displays really do require more space. Do you hear the pencil? People told me they can hear it. I do enjoy. I really do enjoy the sound. It's kind of relaxing. It's more connected. It's like it feels like you're drawing on a pencil, on a paper. Rent a smile. Rent a smile. I have a harder time seeing usernames on my phone. My phone is next to me on a stand, so I can look in a chat. Let's say, I don't know how the newer models are with weight, probably lighter, but this second 22-inch one I have is around 9 kilos. Oh, jeez. Oh, I rather enjoy it. That's great. I've been using this one brush almost completely. Like I make my own brush. Somebody asked about, I'm sorry for missing that. Somebody asked about brushes, some pastel pack. I don't use anybody else's brushes. I just use mine. I'm just somebody who doesn't use other people's brushes. I just make my own, and I don't have anybody else's brushes. I tried to import one to see how it works, how brush imports work in Procreate, but I don't have any other people's brushes on my iPad, on my Procreate. I exclusively use my own because I'm a tilt drawer. I use tilt a lot, and to me tilt is very, very important, and I just don't think. I also want to try and create some brushes at some point, maybe try to sell it. And also, I mean, that's also a financial decision, a good financial decision. Brushes sell. I tend to make my own or tweak others. Yeah. First you tweak others, and then you make your own. That's usually the process. You kind of find out how they work. You find out everything about. Let's use. You find out how it works, and you find out the properties and everything, and then it's cool. And then you were able to create your own. People kept asking me what brushes they use, so I released the brush back into the wild. Yep. Because sometimes it won't make anybody a better artist. You know that. But I think it's important to have the option. They are free. Yeah, I would recommend you getting, if you're interested, try having like a paid pack and the free pack. I think it's a good option. Having a paid pack and a free pack, because it's a lot of work. Like for my brushes, the base set is free. The base set, there is a free version of the brushes, and the full set is paid. But I spend so much time working on them. It's just so much, a lot of time working on them, and I want it to be. I really want it to be worth something. But for example, for Procreate, I might actually try releasing the free pack, like a simpler, like the free set with like separate. I'm gonna, sorry, my brain is not working. I need to publish free and a paid set. But I'm still not confident enough. Procreate is different. The Procreate's brush engine is different, and I'm not yet certain if I will want to do anything. I'm not sure if I want to have a paid set, because Procreate brushes there's a plenty of them and people already have the good ones. So I want to have a mileage. For example, this brush is really good. This one brush that I'm using for everything on this painting. This one brush is really, really nice. And it's gonna definitely go into my set if I have it. It's gonna go into my set, and my set will be like at first with a couple of dollars, and as I add more brushes, it's gonna be more expensive. And I'm gonna have a free set also. Because it's one way to support artists. It's one way to support artists, and I hope more people will. It's really a good way to support us. If somebody also wants to donate, they will donate. That's really a cool thing. I've had people pay almost the double of what my brush set is because they liked it so much. And that's impressive. That's really, really cool. That's super sweet. Yeah. If nothing else, my brushes are slightly different. And they use a lot of tilt. With Clip Studio Paint, there is so much control in the brushes. It's insane. You can control your brushes really well with Clip Studio. Procreate not so much though. I feel maybe I don't know, maybe I should research more and do some more work. But I feel like tilts, specifically tilt, not so good. I can't really downsize the brush that much. I don't like using, I think I've rarely ever used the size and opacity slider. The opacity slider I've never used. Void Brush says, I released a pack of 2 brushes for $69.69 as a joke, and a couple of my viewers actually bought them. That's cool. They're doing it to support you. I wish, more people are subscribing to our Patreons and stuff like that, not for shit, but for support. Just because they want to support us. It's almost Valentine. Do it again. Yeah, that was a Valentine's prank, right? I should release mine then. Give me, a poor single person, some money for Valentine's Day. Come on. We gotta chill for the holidays. Yeah, make me have some love in my life. It's money. Ha ha ha. We gotta chill for the holiday. You gotta chill. Chill is important. Gotta chill. Gotta chill, it's electrifying. Gotta get up. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Oh, speaking of, since you mentioned the Comic-Con, what kind of stuff? My prints, exclusively my prints, my own art, nothing more, nothing less. I just sell prints of my stuff in standard formats. With a few exceptions, but it's mostly in standard formats. Because it's the simplest for people. I crop them, I adapt them, I have special versions of my artwork in standard formats. Like A3, A4, A5, you'll see that the most. People selling A4, A5, A6 even, postcards, A3 like the A2 I think is the largest format you regularly see, but it's usually expensive. A3, for example, is a good format to sell. A4, A5, you know, all these are important to have. So I only have my own art. I don't do fan art and stuff like that, so I don't have those issues. Some Comic-Cons don't allow fan art. Imagine not everybody's able to take a large size print home without smooshing it. Cardboard tube, yeah, but it's tricky to, you know, you can't carry that with yourself. That's the problem. But people have stuff to carry shit in. Trust me. If somebody wants to get it, like what I do, I use durable paper. I do prints on a semi-glossy paper that can be rolled up, and people can just roll it up, or you get if it's matte paper, you can't really roll it up that much. Matte paper, you get like something to put it in, but people usually have something, but still some don't. So it's good to carry something with you to be able to put a print in, like those what's the name of that? But yeah, people who are local, for example, who don't travel from afar, who have a car and stuff like that, who go with a car, they bring tubes too. Shipping tubes are such a life hack. Yes, I ship my art in tubes almost exclusively. But for example, if you're on a Comic-Con, especially if you're flying in, you're very limited. You are very limited with the space and everything. Yeah, the problem with the luggage is just too much. If you have a car, then bring like 10 of them maybe, you know. Bring 5 of them just for some bigger formats. But get those transparent, you know, I forget what's the name of this thing, with little holes in the ends, you know. Sleeves, damn sleeves, yes. Bring sleeves. That you gotta have sleeves. Sleeves are important. People at least expect sleeves. Like I made a mistake. I didn't bring enough sleeves in Germany, but my neighbor had sleeves and she borrowed it to me. Borrowed a few to me when I was lacking. So better have some sleeves for all the various, you know, I have either envelopes or sleeves. For smaller formats, I give people envelopes. For larger, because envelopes are cheap, and you can get them for A5, for A4, for A6 and A5 for postcards. That format, envelopes come in the hundreds, and it's cheap and it's very easy to carry. And for A4s, I give people transparent sleeves so people can see what they bought, you know, just for that. And it's affordable. A4 sleeves are not that expensive. For A3, I bring sleeves if I can find them. Have you ever tried doing any? I don't have art that is sticker friendly. I really don't see myself selling stickers. But stickers sell on conventions. Stickers sell a lot. But I just don't have anything. I just don't have an interest in making stickers. My smallest format is A6. I do have A6 and postcards. You know, if I do characters and cute art and stuff, then stickers are cool, but I don't, so no stickers for this boy. Maybe magnets and stuff, it's all, but magnets are expensive to make. For me, it's the simplest. I go sell prints, and that's it. I sell prints, and that's the everything that I sell. And some prints and postcard prints. Basically, it's all prints of different kinds. I was entertaining the thought of pins, but I'm not confident in that sort of investment. I've never thought about pins in my life, but pins sell, dude. Depending on what you, what kind of like anime shit, you know, those things sell pins. People who do anime stuff. Sorry, I I watch anime. I have a love-hate relationship with anime, but I you know when I say anime shit, you know, people who just sell fan arts, and they do sell pins and stickers and stuff like that. Anime shit. I'm cruel. My next convention is in Switzerland. It's in May. And after that, I might go to Lithuania, for people who don't know. I might go to Lithuania, and after that, I'm free over the summer. And then September starts with some cons. Maybe Berlin. But Berlin is still not open for registration. It opens in spring. But because I fly, mostly, I fly everywhere except Vienna, I think, of the bigger cons. It's just I'm limited with my luggage space, so sometimes I can't have enough. So having pins, and it just complicates everything. So for me, I want to keep it simple. Prints and prints, and prints and more prints, because that's what I do. And I really try hard to make my prints look good. By the way, you can buy prints from me. For example, Void Brush has some of my prints. You can buy my prints, but the best way to get prints from me is just to contact me directly over email, over my website contact page. That's the best way to get prints from me. And you can see now slowly this turns into like almost doesn't need lines. Almost. I'm still not there yet. But I can switch the lines into maybe hard light mode. The green thumb is my favorite. Got a bit. It is. It is iridescence. It's planned. I was deliberate with my colors. There is orange, there is yellow, there is blue, and it's all desaturated, kinda. So it looks iridescent. And if I want to put something more saturated, I can do it. Yeah, the green one has this interesting viewpoint from above. My guinea pig is eating some cardboard. That's what you hear in the background. He's eating some cardboard. I built their their den from cardboard, and he's like eating the cardboard. Oof, I'm getting slowly exhausted. I mean, I have my full page of thumbnails now. Delicious. They love they can eat cardboard, so don't worry about it. They have the necessary stomach things to eat cardboard. It's not dangerous for them. You see, I like this green that I put here. It's kind of cool. It's nice green. I can try darkening it down with a soft brush and blue. But use a bigger brush. Nah. I'm glad I have like 10 people watching. That's really nice. You know, I haven't been live for a while. So it's been really nice being here. Let's see. Yeah, even without the lines, it kind of looked nice. You know, I hope so to you that it looks nice too. Reads well. Thank you. That's kind of important in this stage. I need new art, man, very soon. I haven't posted anything new for a while. I've been working on fixing some of my existing artwork. I've been having a real weird episode. I've been feeling less confident in my art for a while now. Haven't been feeling confident. Something ruined my confidence completely, and it sucks. So I need to put out some new art soon. I've been doing a lot of these thumbnails. I've been simplifying my art a lot. I've been evolving into something of my own in a way, and I'm trying to be more true to what I want to paint, you know, and not do trends, not do what other people would love to see and what other people would, I don't know, like and share on the internet, you know. Even though I would love people to like and share my stuff too. But I'd rather have an audience that likes my art for what it is than because it has their favorite style on it, you know. So I'm hoping if you follow me somewhere, I appreciate liking, sharing my stuff if you see it. If you don't, there is a socials command. I think my Streamlabs will work. Maybe won't. Maybe it won't. I didn't log in. Maybe. The way you put this background spiral patterns. I wanna do. What I wanna do. I want to do art that's more dynamic and fluid, and I want to have more curvy, more curly, more surreal moments in my art. That makes me happy, you know. It says whoosh. It says swoosh. Because I tend to do, when I paint, when I draw, I tend to, you know, draw with swooshy lines nowadays. It makes me much happier. You know, and I also want to kind of simplify my art a little bit, but still give it freedom. You can see this cloud here or whatever it is, you know, it's just, it's just like a simple shape. A very, very simple shape. But it can be made into something more complicated. Yeah, I've been devolving my art a lot. I've been devolving and making it into something more unique. And maybe this is a parachute. Maybe this is a spaceship or something like that. Or maybe that's the moon. I've been devolving my art recently, and it's not been accepted, you know, in this. I don't feel. I feel less and less like seen. It's just the way that the current day, current year social media stuff works. I just feel I've never felt less seen in my life, man. It's been a really bad year so far. It's a social media thing, and I'm really not in a mood to slave away for likes on social media. And so I'm just trying, and I'm doing slowly what I want to do, and hoping for the best. Hoping for the best, and I do appreciate support that I have. That's why I tell people they don't need to be patrons on Patreon. That's really cool if somebody becomes a patron, even $1 a month. But the most important thing is to just acknowledge and see me and drop a like and comment and share and tell a friend about me, and do watch my stream sometimes if I'm live. Now having this iPad, it will help me go live a bit more, because I like this low effort stream. I'm still in my couch. I'm literally on my couch, and my iPad is on with a cover that's kind of helps me to. Uh, I got a cover for the iPad that can prop it up into a drawing position, and it's really nice doing this, and it's really nice doing this like very real, very how to say it. This is me, man. This is me, and it's like it's very real. Yeah. It's very real. And it's not a big deal, and I can do this. I have experience with streaming and everything. I can do this. I just need to do it more. Maybe this is some spherical shape in the clouds. Nah, we'll keep it a mystery. It's a parachute. Whee! It's a kite. Somebody's flying a large kite. Or I can just paint over it. And I love the sound, man. Rock, paper, pencil. That's my matte screen protector. That's what makes it sound like this. And you can remove the matte screen protector also, which is this one. You can remove it at any time, which is really, really nice. You don't have to permanently have muted colors on your iPad. You can make all of this into a spacecraft. I've been alive for almost 3 hours. Let's see my battery life. I'm at 40%. It's literally like I went live at 70%. Now at 40, and I'm 3 hours. So it's basically 10% per hour, which is really good. And I'm like, my display is not as bright. I don't really use a bright display. I can do a little bit brighter, so I know what I'm doing. A little bit brighter. I forget to use a brighter display. But look, come in, it's nice. Like a bunch of little cute pages. A bunch of little cute pages. I can maybe put this in overlay. Add lighter color overlay, soft light. Let's see how it looks in soft light. Yeah, basically, yeah, social media has become something I really despise, man. Something I really sorry, I really don't like. But I made an account on Blue Sky. That's the recent change. That's the recent change I did. I made an account on Blue Sky, and it's not bad. Blue Sky feels like art Twitter back in the day. Blue Sky feels like art Twitter back in the day so far. on the wrong layer. I bet I am. I found you through Blue Sky. Yeah. Awesome. Are you following? Am I following you? I'm not sure. Maybe I am. You said you're from Latvia. I remember following somebody from Latvia on Blue Sky. There are not many artists from Latvia on Blue Sky. Yeah, it's been good. You know, I feel like Blue Sky has the potential to replace Twitter. Because I see many familiar faces, and there are all these prompts and all these, not prompts, little Twitter culture things, you know, art shares and this and that. I see a lot of this, and that's really encouraging. It's really encouraging, and I hope it prevails. And it has much better blocking, so there's less weirdos on the internet, you know. And I see many familiar faces from our Twitter, so it's really nice to be there. So if you don't, I'm Zhillustrator on Blue Sky, ZH Illustrator, all together, ZH Illustrator. You'll follow me there. Mastodon is also cool. Mastodon is, but I feel that most of the culture from art Twitter is gone on Blue Sky. While Mastodon is a better social network with possibilities to edit your tweets, and it's friendly, it's nice. But Blue Sky has so far a bigger art community, much bigger art community, and many people from original like art Twitter, and that's really nice to see. If Blue Sky had an option to edit your whatever it is, the name of the posts on, some people call it skeets. It sounds dirty. I don't know. It sounds wrong. Skeets. If I could edit those, that would be fantastic on Blue Sky. But so far, maybe in the future it comes in. Who knows? But I can recommend, if you like the art Twitter, for example, that kind of experience is very similar. There's always some art share going on. There's always a bunch of you know, I'm taking part in those. Like somebody tells, like, post your art with this and that. Post your art with this and that. Like, show us this, show us that. Like, about people come quoting their tweets and quoting their tweets and posting their own art, and it's a very engaging artist community currently. What I see. It's quite an engaging art community, and we're all so glad that we don't have to do anything with Elon Musk anymore. Makes me happy. Mastodon is functionally a better network, but a much smaller community so far. But it's a much better website. You can just edit everything, and it's so friendly. Even though people think Mastodon is difficult, it's really not. It's similar to Blue Sky. It's been a lot. It's been like that for a while. Seems pretty good so far. Now that it's publicly open, it shouldn't be. Hopefully, have an overall better reach. Yes, and also, I think there is this, of course, always this risk of weirdos coming over, but I hope. We'll do a better job this time. Like, block and not engage with weirdos, and the community is, for what I see, is really strong against AI, which is important to me. Of course, there is AI, but people have literally block lists full of AI artists. You can literally block them using block lists, which is really, really cool. Yeah, so far, I do like Blue Sky. And I've not been feeling the need to go to Twitter at all. Some of the better artists that I follow are transferred over, and it's really much, it's growing, and now it's publicly open, so that means just more people will come over. Which is really, really cool. But yeah, I'm on Mastodon too. It's mastodon.art server under Zhillustrator. You can find me there. But I think I'm more active on Blue Sky. I'm not really active on social networks. That's my big issue. I'm not participating as much as I should, probably. I don't have my finger on the pulse, of the community. So I am still like 300 follower Andy, I'm 300 follower Andy. I don't ever see myself growing to, like, some people already have like 4,000 or 5,000 followers on Blue Sky, like 1,000 followers, like much more people. I'm like 200, 300, something like that right now. And I don't see myself having that much, maybe like 1,000 in a while. That would be nice, but I don't do fan art. I don't do fandom. I don't really participate in some challenges that would get you more views and stuff like that. So I'm really downscaling my presence on the internet in general, and that's gonna take with it this consequence of me just growing slowly. But it feels a better place. That definitely feels like a better place than Twitter right now. Twitter is just full of just full of everything worst. I logged in a day or two ago, and it was like screeching. Everybody's just screeching. Everything bad that can happen happens. I miss the time when there wasn't such a pressure to constantly post something. Yeah, it's those times are now over. But it's I think it's a personal choice. I think more of us kind of start thinking about mental health a little bit more, and maybe just limiting our interaction, maybe open some other people's eyes, or something like that. Maybe a few of us can influence a few others. Who knows? It shouldn't. It's just not normal. It's not normal to be in this predicament where it's all just post, 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 post. It's not. It's just not human. It's very dehumanizing. It's very. I don't like it at all. So, how to get rid of that pressure is to maybe just not do it. Like, that's one way of dealing with it. Like, it's what I do. I do suffer the consequences, though. My reach is like non-existent almost. But I feel better. I don't feel this pressure, this enormous pressure to always post something. And maybe then, when I do post something, it's gonna be at some point appreciated. Like, I just wish, I think the only honest thing that I wish from social media is for my like presence is that more people like share what I post. Maybe that's the only thing I want. The only thing I kind of want. I don't need many people to do it. I just want. I wish, not want. I don't feel like I'm entitled to it, but I just wished there other people would share what I do. So I don't have to do it myself all the time, because I feel really bad when I repost my stuff, and those things make me feel kind of uncomfortable, but still you have to do it in a way, so because people simply didn't see it, that there is nothing sinister there. People just didn't see, because nobody sees nothing now except ads. So that's the only thing I wish, but I also need to do that for other people too. So I want to become better and to share other people's art, but it's always the thing. If I start sharing other people's art, my profile will be full of other people's art when I come in, and maybe do I want that or not? It's really tricky. So I so far don't really post other people's art or share it that much. I like people's art. I drop them a comment, but I don't post it. I should do that more. It's never occurred to me, It's that this egotistic side of art. Yeah, on Blue Sky, I think you can make a feed. That's what I like about Blue Sky. I need to figure out how that works. I'm gonna have a feed with exclusively my own art, so I can share other people's art more. And somebody who comes in to my profile can just go to my feed and just see only my art. Or they can just click on a link and go to my website and see my stuff. I feel those people who have the most on Blue Sky, I feel it's appreciated much more when people boost your art. On Mastodon too, it's really, really appreciated a lot. So I think I need to do that more. That's for sure. So I'm still new to everything, and I I hope I can grow a little bit. I can learn a little bit and become better. Well, I'm glad there is a new place to escape from the hell of Twitter. Um, you see me constantly flipping this quick menu because I I still want to have something on the double tap, and I don't use double tap normally. I just they need double tap for the quick menu. But I trigger it because I trigger it randomly. I trigger it randomly, and that's why it kind of keeps popping off. Hope you don't mind. Yeah, it kind of looks nice, you know, for a bunch of sketches, not painted on stream, but I colored them on stream. The timeline. I need to also post this to Patreon. Jesus Christ, I'm horrible. I need to I need to download the Patreon app. I did. Let me show you. Several. I do thumbnails mostly. I like doing thumbnails on an iPad. It's really nice. I have some on Clip Studio Paint too. But the thing is, I have time lapses for now for the most of the newer pages. I mean, oh, I hate this thing when I accidentally press the gallery button. It's so annoying. There should be a warning, you know, do you want to leave to the gallery? I want to press the time-lapse replay so I can show you. I need to put this on Patreon just for $5 patrons or something. I need to export the videos, I need to publish them, and I need to put them up for... I painted these in a coffee place, literally just sitting talking with my friend and just doodling. That's another thing to do. Yes, but I think Patreon is good for me. You know, I need more patrons, and I need to give my patrons some more things. And this is now handy and simple. I need more patrons. I have like $100 on Patreon. I had more than $250, but I really dropped. Another thing I dropped is online presence. Is like posting stuff all the time. I don't have new art. I only have unfinished stuff and sketches like this. And this, for example, also. So I felt like I'm not giving people anything. So this is a good chance to actually like upload more to Patreon, because it's really important. because that's like my current. I think I have about $110, 115, maybe even under $100 on Patreon, but that's still enough to pay off my bills. You know, if I had like 250 or 300, I would be able to pay off my rent and my bills together. You know, because I live in Serbia, it's a cheaper rent right now. I mean, for me, it's cheaper. I found a really affordable place. I need to engage a little bit more, but I'm so bad. I just I don't like these things. I like to paint. I like to stream and to paint and to like be very casual and be very, you know, I don't like to be a content creator, you know. Oh, here's a new time lapse, and oh, here's a new artwork, you know. But I think now I have these things, I can use it to have some more things to give to people. Maybe this is not interesting to some people to watch, but maybe some people will like watching how a bunch of sketches simply got made. I really don't do any, it's very straightforward. Like my art is very, very straightforward. I paint with a line sketch and I paint everything. I don't use photo bashing. I don't use 3D. I use a few brushes, my own usually. It's a straightforward process that can maybe be interesting for some people to observe and to, you know, who knows. Maybe I should probably. I don't have time lapses for everything here, but I have for the recent thumbnails I made. I tend to turn off time lapse because it deconcentrates me, and I always think that I'm screwing things up and stuff like that. So I used to turn it off when I started in Procreate, but now I turn it on, I leave it on, just in case. You can see it here, I started recording halfway. And I just recorded halfway. But I'm still glad I have it, you know. Maybe I can use it for something. Maybe just a little bit of introspection, and maybe some of these becomes a full-fledged artwork and I can see the beginnings. You know, that's always the possibility. Seeing how something got made. I don't know if I have a time lapse for this. No, I don't have it. I think I have something for this. Like 3 pages maybe, just 3 little thumbnails here. I was testing a brush. I have some for Clip Studio Paint too. I've made a bunch of thumbnail pages. I like doing this. It's a really nice a nice part. Like this little thing, this here in the bottom right, bottom left corner. The bottom left corner one, I like it quite a lot. The color selection here is nice and the composition is nice. The bottom left. So yeah, I really do. Untitled artwork. There's nothing is titled. I should title this one February 11th. 2024. Not Oz. Well, let me just get the keyboard up. I'm trying way too hard. And now I can sketches. It can read my handwriting. That's cool. Now I have a date on these. I prefer having a date as the name. I need to do this for this one too. I think I made these yesterday. The thing is, I should stream this when I'm in the coffee place. I can do just a little stream, but I'm in a noisy environment and the coffee machine is like whirring, and that's why I'm not streaming from the coffee, because I could do it. I can just put a little warning, like we can maybe not talk as much. Oh, okay. Let's see. I want to charge my pencil. Come on, pencil charge. 63%. And I'm gonna set up a raid because I'm 3 hours on. I'm gonna set up a raid, and we're gonna raid